I'm back with an updated version of this video. What is the highest rated Korean drama on cable TV until the first half of 2025? If you've been following K-dramas closely, you know things have changed a lot. With the rise of streaming platforms like Netflix, Disney+, and others pumping out high-budget exclusives, it's way harder now for cable networks to reach those massive viewership numbers. But even so, these 20 dramas broke through and had Korean viewers glued to their screens. No more rambling, let's get into it. Number 20, 100 Days, My Prince, starring Do Kyung-soo and Nam Ji-hyun. This drama follows a crown prince who loses his memory after an accident and ends up living as a commoner. That's when he meets Hong-sim, smart, independent, and not afraid to speak her mind. Even though it's set in a historical period, the tone is super light and fun, full of romantic comedy moments that are easy to enjoy. If you're looking for something sweet, funny, and not too heavy, this one's a solid pick. Number 19. Our Blues, set on the peaceful Jeju Island. This drama tells everyday stories through an omnibus format. Each episode or arc focuses on different people, all tied together by community, struggles, and those quiet moments that hit home. It's slow-paced, but in a comforting way. No big twists, just down-to-earth, relatable stories that slowly grow on you. The cast? Great all around. Even the supporting roles are great. And no, I'm not talking about their Jeju accents. Also, if you're a fan of writer No Hee-kyung, there's a good chance you'll really connect with this one. Number 18. Vincenzo. Song Joong-ki plays Vincenzo Cassano, a Korean-born Italian mafia lawyer. I know it sounds a little crazy at first, but somehow it just works. This drama mixes black comedy, revenge, and a sharp jab at capitalism, especially through the whole Babel Group storyline. Taeyeon, played by Chon Yo-bin, brings her own chaotic energy. She's quirky, unpredictable, and her chemistry with Vincenzo, both hilarious and intense. It's stylish, a little absurd, and totally entertaining. And yeah, a lot of people are still hoping for season 2. Number 17. Agency. This was the dark horse of 2023. Lee Bo-young plays a confident, calculated woman who's done playing nice, and she's gunning for the top spot at a major ad agency. The drama digs into the harsh reality of corporate life, the quiet misogyny, the constant pressure, and all the behind-the-scenes power moves. But it's not your usual office drama, full of tension, strategy, and ambition that builds with every episode. If you liked Misang or Search WW but want something a little more ruthless, this one's definitely worth checking out.
내가 왜 필요한지.
Number 16. Jeongnyeon, The Star is Born. This one just dropped in late 2024, and people are already obsessed. It's set in the 1950s, right after the Korean War, and follows Jeongnyeon, a naturally gifted singer chasing her dream of becoming an actress on the national stage. Kim Tae-ri totally steals the spotlight here. Her acting is on another level. She even picked up awards for this role, and honestly, deserved. The supporting cast is full of amazing actresses too, so there's a lot of talent packed in. It's got that old-school charm mixed with big dreams and tough realities, and somehow it all just clicks.
별천지였지.
Number 15, Itaewon Class, 박세로이, a guy who loses everything and starts from zero, working his way up to build his own restaurant business. The story is set in Itaewon, a lively neighborhood in central Seoul, known for its mix of cultures, good food, and nightlife, and that vibe really shines through in the drama. What made this one hit so hard was the mix of struggle, personal growth, and friendship. It's not just about revenge. It's about building something meaningful even when the odds are against you. And of course, that one OST. Number 14, Love, Feet, Marriage, and Divorce, Season 2. Season 1 follows 3 women working on the same radio show, all successful, all in what seem like happy marriages. But behind the scenes, things are far from perfect. Affairs, emotional distance, and unexpected breakups slowly unravel their lives. If makjang is your guilty pleasure, this one delivers. Messy relationships, cheating husbands, mysterious women, and all kinds of drama. It might not be everyone's cup of tea, but it definitely found its audience in Korea. And yes, it even made it to season 3.
누구야? 여자?
Number 13, Under the Queen's Umbrella. Kim Hye-soo absolutely owns this role as a strong, no-nonsense queen trying to keep her chaotic royal sons in line. They're seen as troublemakers in the palace, and she'll do whatever it takes to protect them, even if it means bending the rules of the royal court. It's set in a traditional historical period, but the tone feels modern with faster pacing, clever dialogue, and some surprisingly emotional moments. There's also a subtle feminist edge to it, which made the story feel fresh. And visually, stunning. The colors, the costumes, the palace shots, every scene was a whole aesthetic.
이 위기를 넘기지 못하면
Number 12, Crash Course in Romance. At first glance, this might look like your standard rom-com, but it's got a lot more going on. Jeongnyeon plays a superstar math tutor, while Jeongnyeon is a single mom who runs a side dish shop. And somehow, their worlds collide. The drama mixes sweet romance with a look at South Korea's super intense education system. Like, we're talking parents fighting over tutoring slots. But it also throws in a darker mystery subplot involving obsession and pressure that keeps the story from feeling too light. Despite all that, it's surprisingly wholesome. There's warmth, laughter, and just enough suspense to keep you curious till the end.
가자. 저 사람들은 뭐니?
11, Mr. Queen. Now this one, straight up chaos in the best way. A modern-day male chef somehow ends up in the body of a Chosun-era queen, and as wild as that sounds, it's hilarious from the very first episode. Shin Hye-sun totally nails the role. Her comedic timing, expressions, and energy make every scene super fun to watch. And she's not alone. The supporting cast brings just as much humor and charm, making the whole palace setting feel full of life. It's a mix of slapstick comedy, royal politics, and gender-swapped awkwardness that somehow just work. If you're looking for something funny and unpredictable, this one's an easy pick. 10. Extraordinary Attorney Woo. 2022's surprise hit came from a smaller channel, ENA, but quickly became one of the most talked about dramas of the year. Park Eun-bin plays Woo Young-woo, a brilliant lawyer on the autism spectrum with a photographic memory and a big, sincere heart. The show wasn't just about her condition, it explored how she navigates friendship, love, and discrimination in the workplace. There were touching cases, some really cute moments, and a strong message about empathy and inclusion. It struck a chord with so many people, not just in Korea, but around the world.
제 이름은 똑바로 읽어도 거꾸로 읽어도 우영우입니다.
Number 9, Mr. Sunshine. It feels like watching history unfold through a cinematic lens. Set in the early 1900s, during a time of political turmoil in Korea, it follows a Korean boy who escapes to America only to return years later as a U.S. soldier. Yes, there's a heartbreaking romance between Lee Byung-hun and Kim Tae-ri, but the real power comes from how it handles themes like patriotism, identity, and resistance against colonization. Kim Eun-suk's writing brought emotional depth and weight to every line. And the cast? Absolutely stacked. 5 lead characters, each with their own layered backstory and conflict, plus standout performances from the supporting roles. Visually, emotionally, politically, it's a masterpiece.
힘이 없습니다. 저는 총포로 할 것입니다.
Number 8, Dr. Cha. This one caught a lot of people off guard. Jong-ha plays a longtime housewife who decides to return to her medical career after 2 decades, and that alone is enough to stir things up. She deals with everything from a cheating husband and overbearing in-laws to the harsh reality of starting over in her 40s. But the show balances it all with humor, heart, and moments that hit way too close to home. It became a breakout hit, especially with older women, but also with younger viewers who saw their moms, aunties, or even themselves in Cha Jong-suk's journey. A mix of laughs, pain, and quiet triumphs.
그 정도로 한가한 사람이 아니야 내가. Jesus.
Number 7, Guardian, the Lonely and Great God. Or, as most people know it, Goblin. This one's a K-drama legend. Gongyu plays a cursed immortal searching for his bride to break his 900-year-long fate. But of course, things aren't that simple. Kim Go-eun plays Jeon-tak, a quirky, strong-willed high school girl who can see ghosts and somehow ends up changing his life. Their romance feels magical yet grounded, full of bittersweet charm. The writing was poetic, the visuals stunning, and the soundtrack still on repeat years later. From the hilarious bromance with the Grim Reaper to teary reincarnations, this show really had it all. It didn't just set the bar for fantasy romance dramas, it became the bar.
날이 적당해서 모든 날이 좋았다.
Number 6. Reply, 1988. More than a drama. This one feels like a warm hug. Set in a small neighborhood in 1988, Reply 1988 beautifully captures the ups and downs of everyday life, family bonds, loyal friendships, and that bittersweet feeling of growing up. The sense of community is what really makes it shine. The use of nostalgic remakes of old songs, just perfect. It adds so much emotion to every moment. Directed by Shin Eun-ho and written by Yoo Jung, the duo behind all the Reply series, this one's easily one of the most beloved. And yes, the husband mystery? Back when it aired, it seriously had everyone talking.
아이고 김 사장 이거 정말 반갑구만 반가워요 반갑구만.
Number 5. Crash Landing on You. The setup sounds wild. A South Korean chaebol heiress literally paraglides into North Korea during a storm and gets rescued by a North Korean soldier. Yeonbin and Son Ye-jin's chemistry was electric. But what made this show stand out was the balance of comedy, action, emotional moments, and even a bit of North Korean slice of life, though definitely romanticized. The village scenes, adorable. The tension, so well done. And of course, it didn't just give us an unforgettable love story on screen. It also brought us a real-life couple off-screen.
대한민국에서 나를 모르면 간첩이에요.
Number 4. Sky Castle. This wasn't just a drama. It was a societal mirror. Sky Castle tackled South Korea's ultra-competitive education system, intense parental pressure, and class obsession with dark humor and sharp satire. It was shocking, intense, and totally addictive. Each episode ended with a jaw-drop moment, and Kim So-hyung as the icy college coordinator, instantly iconic. Also, it wasn't just the parents stealing the spotlight. The younger cast absolutely delivered too, matching the intensity and emotional weight of the story. If you've ever wondered how far some parents would go for their kids' future, this drama takes it way further.
스카이 못 가면 사람 아니다 이거예요?
Number 3. Queen of Tears. One of the newest dramas on this list, and definitely one of the most talked about when it aired. Queen of Tears gave us a Taebol love story with way more emotion than you'd expect. Kim Ji-won shines as Hong Hae-in, and the whole drama had that you just can't stop watching vibe. Honestly, the storyline wasn't mind-blowing, but writer Park Ji-eun clearly knows the formula to keep people hooked. Add a solid production team, beautiful visuals, and an OST that stays in your head, it became the drama of its time.
수작 부리지 마, 가증스러워.
Number 2. Reborn Rich combined time travel, revenge, and chaebol drama into one wild ride. Song Joong-ki plays a loyal employee who gets killed and wakes up in the body of the youngest son of the same powerful family that betrayed him. It's twisty, fast-paced, and full of boardroom power moves, like Succession meets Penthouse, but with a reincarnation twist. The drama also dives into Korea's economic history, which made it feel smart and dramatic. One thing's for sure, this drama knows how to keep you hooked. But prepare your heart, I've warned you.
이런 짓을 버리키고!
Number 1, The World of the Married. Makjang at its peak, and clearly something Koreans can't get enough of. The World of the Married came out in 2020 and instantly turned into a national obsession. It's messy, intense, and full of betrayal. The kind of drama that makes you yell at your screen. Kim Hee absolutely owned her role as a betrayed wife trying to hold it together, but what made this drama really work was how strong the entire cast was. From the leads to the side characters, every performance pulled you in, and the pacing? It didn't waste a single second. It wasn't just big twists, it was the emotional buildup and explosive tension that made this one unforgettable. No surprise it still holds the title as the highest-rated Korean cable drama ever.
사랑에 빠진 게 죄는 아니잖아.
And that's our list. Which one's your personal favorite? And be honest, have you watched all the dramas on this list?
Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more K-drama updates. Thank you for watching, stay healthy, and see you!